For a first point, I will be choosing one hand as my receiving hand. Our first point is going to be just below the tip of the thumb. So I'll take my thumb like this and I'll wrap the fingers of my other hand around the thumb and I'll apply pressure for 15 seconds. You don't apply pressure from top. Our second point is going to be just below the first crease of the thumb. So this is our thumb, this is the first crease, and this is our point. It's easier to apply pressure with our thumb facing downwards. So when we press this first crease, we can notice that there's a joint. Below this crease, you will feel the end of that joint. So we wrap the fingers of our other hand like this around the thumb and apply pressure for 15 seconds on this point. So our thumb has a spiral and our next point is going to be right in the center of that spiral. So this is our thumb and this is my spiral. At the center of my spiral is my point. So we wrap the fingers around our thumb like this and apply pressure on the point for 15 seconds. However, it's not necessary that your spiral will be right at the center of the thumb. Our next point is going to be right in between the first and the second joints of the thumb. So this is the thumb and this is our first joint. This is our second joint. And right in between these two joints is our point. So this is the point. And even for this point, it's better for us to apply pressure downwards. So we place our thumb like this, wrap the fingers around it like this, and apply pressure for 15 seconds. So for our next point, when you join the thumb and the little finger like this, you will see that there's a mount over here. So our point is going to be on the mount. Now this is the thumb joint, the second joint of the thumb, and this is your wrist joint. Our point will be in between these two joints. You need to press around a little bit to see which one point is very sore. For me, it's this point. So I'll press it for 15 minutes and let my hand relax. Okay, so for our next point, we'll keep our hand on our lap. Now, can you see your wrist? When you bend your wrist, there'll be a crease. There's a fold. You can even place your pen over here. Now, right below this fold will be your point. So this is your fold, okay? This is the point. Now you press this point and apply steady pressure. So it's just below the fold and don't get stuck in it, right? So our next point is going to be only on the right hand. Now can you see this knuckle? The little finger knuckle? See where it is on your palm. You can feel it here, right? Now right below this knuckle will be your point. Make sure that you're not in contact with it and press it for 15 seconds. Okay, so our next point is going to be between the middle finger and the index finger. So drag your thumb like this. You will see that there's a V shape. Right where this V shape collapses will be your point. My point is over here. So press it for 15 seconds and leave. So our next point is going to be at the tip of each finger. Now this is the thumb and this is the tip. So here is where you will apply your pressure. Now earlier we used to apply pressure from the front side, but now you'll apply pressure from the top. This is better done using a blunt pencil. So I'll take this pencil and apply pressure from top like this, just at the tip. And if you're using your hand to do it, again wrap your fingers around your thumb and press it from the top. Hold it for 15 seconds and do this for each of your 10 fingers. Coming to our feet, our first point is just below the tip of the toe. So this is my toe, this is the tip, and just below the tip is the point. So this is my point. Again, wrap your fingers and hold it for 15 seconds. It is better to sit cross-legged and have your foot facing you. So our next point on the foot will be just on the first joint of our toe. So this is the toe, this is the first joint. Now again, wrap your fingers and apply steady pressure exactly on the joint. The third point is on the spiral of your toe. Right at the center of the spiral will be your point. So this is your toe and this is your spiral. Right at the center of the spiral will be the point. It's not necessary that it will be at the center of the toe. Now again, wrap your fingers and press for 15 seconds. So our next point is between the first and the second joint of the toe. So this is the first joint, this is the second joint, and right in the middle is your point. So again, wrap your fingers around the toe and apply pressure. Our next point will be on the foot. So on this thumb side, you can see this bulge, right? The big bulge. Right in the center of this bulge will be the point. So this is my point. Now again, just hold your feet like this and press it for 15 seconds. Our next point is going to be only on the right foot. Now between your first and second toe, you see that there's this passage. So drag your thumb down like this. Now over here you see that there's this heel starting, right? So drag your thumb down and bring it to the point where the heel is just starting. From here, go diagonally opposite towards your fourth toe. So your thumb should be in line with the fourth toe. Now go one step down. After this, leave 2 fingers gap. This point is your 22, and right next to it, this point is your 23. 23 is the point that you need to press for 15 seconds. So our foot has this thick fleshy band, right? Our point is going to be in line with the second toe, right where this band ends. So when you squeeze your foot like this, it forms an arc. Now drag your thumb in line with the second toe and bring it down right where this band ends. This will be your point, and press it for 15 seconds. So our next point will be at the tip of each toe. So again, just wrap your toe and then apply pressure from top. And if you're doing it with your thumb, then you can do it this way. Apply pressure on each toe for 15 seconds.